Hello again, YouTubers. I thought in this video I'm going to show you some more record store day findings that I did. I went the day of the day of the record store day and purchased some records, and I showed you in the previous video. Then not too long ago I went back to the stores to see if I could find any other interesting titles. I mean, now when the big rush was over for this time, and I think I did find the some first good record stuff. I bought, though, you can already see here, it doesn't have anything to do with the record store day. It's Charles Bradley's new album. I bought it as well. I bought his previous ones as well. I love them all, and this is, just as good as the previous ones. Quality soul, quality voice, quality arrangements, and all in all, probably one of the best albums of this year. Right, over to the RSD issues then, and the first one is this one, the Johnny Cash TV show, the best of the Johnny Cash TV show. New issue here with recordings from the TV show that Johnny Cash had in the late 60s, early 70s. And we have some real country legends like Tammy Wynette and George Jones, Lynn Anderson, Bobby Bare, Waylon Jennings, and also some people that you might not really think about when you talk about country, like Derek and the Dominos, Joni Mitchell, and also Ray Charles, although Ray Charles made country albums as well and had great success with it. It is, the recording quality is quite good. Can't really speak badly about it, and of course very good performances. I don't know whether it's so incredibly special though. I mean, but it's a nice issue, and with some good collection of great live recordings. Although of course sometimes you hear that the background music is recorded. I think like in Tammy Wynette's "Stand By Your Man," the background, the orchestra sounds very flat, just like taken from a recording, and then Tammy Wynette sings on top of that. It's I may be wrong here, but that's how it sounds to me anyway. Then this is the real great one of the best ones this year. Alan Toussaint, rest in peace, with Live in Philadelphia from 1975. Some of his very popular songs like Freedom for the Stallion and many others, but all in all, very funky, very, I mean, you really want to dance to this music. Great arrangements, of course. It's Alan Toussaint, hello. And all in all, superb music. And it wasn't that expensive either. I mainly bought I didn't buy the really expensive Ars Day issues because, I'm not made of money. Even if I would. There were some interesting Elvis Ars Day issues, but they were incredibly expensive. I mean, I don't remember the price now, but way more than I was willing to pay. But there was also a cheap one, and it's this I'm Leaving, with some of his recordings in a folk and country style. That were made in the late 60s, early 70s, and I think I've heard all of the songs before. I don't think there's anything new here, but it's a nice collection. I mean, we got Good Times Charlie's Got the Blues, Early Morning Rain, Gentle on My Mind. Yeah, quite nice issue. Well, do you have to have it? No. Like most Elvis issues, you really don't have to have it, but some way or another you end up having them. Okay, over to one of the Swedish Ars Day issues that I thought about getting, but I didn't, but now I got it. It's a limited edition issue It's a limited edition issue. Say that quickly 10 times. 500 copies were made, and it's numbered, and it's the Swedish group Contact. They had some Swedish great singers and songwriters like Ted Ström and Lorne de Wolf, Ted Ström, who would later become a solo artist and also play in a group called Norrbottensjärn and write lots of music for television and movies. And we got Lorne de Wolf, as I talked about, and he would later form the group Hans and the Wolf United in the late 70s. This is their first album, a reissue on the MNW label. Nobody Wants to Be 16, and it's not really very typical of what you of their style, because later they started to experimenting a bit with Swedish folk music and also with lyrics in Swedish. This is in English, and a very varied kind of music style. We got rock, we got a bit, well, sometimes it's a bit like vaudeville music and pop music, and the producer is very famous guy, Kim Fowley. So he was here in Sweden and he produced this record that was recorded in July 1970. And one funny thing with this one is that we got a small 7-incher as well of their, I think it's maybe it's their first single, I'm not sure, A Fairy Tale and Convulsions, and this, it's also from July 1970s, and this was in yellow vinyl, very nice. Yep. So I was a bit hesitant about getting this, but then I decided to do it, and I haven't regretted it. Then over to one of the less obvious record store day reissues. It's this soundtrack from the TV series Doctor Who, Genesis of the Daleks. This is a record that was issued on the BBC label back in 1978, I think. Not really a great Doctor Who fan. For some reason I have big problems listening to these Dalek voices. I think you know what I mean. Oof. Yeah, gets on my nerves, so I can't really say I enjoy listening to Doctor Who all the time, but the stories are great and the acting is of course superb, and this is a very nice issue also, and it's on blue vinyl. And yeah, why not? I don't think these were ever issued in Sweden, because I don't think, you may correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Doctor Who was broadcasted in Sweden back then. It should have, but I don't think it was, because I don't have any memory about Swedish people talking about it from their listening to it or watching it in their youth. It's more of a modern thing here in Sweden now, because we've been introduced to them now in the later years. Okay, ooh, yes, that's, what was that? Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, which one is next? Yep. Okay, we have only one more to show, and it's a great one. It's Idle Race. It's their second album, and it's of course with a very young Jeff Lynne, before the beard and before Move and before Electric Light Orchestra, of course, and their first album was reissued, I think, on last year's Record Store Day. Very nice issue. Birthday Party, is that I don't recall the name right now, but I got it and I loved it, and so I got this as well. And just like the last year, it comes in a very nice, check this out. Whoa, 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 isn't that lovely? And of course I don't have to tell you, the music is immaculate and the sound is fine too, and should be purchased by everyone who loves Electric Light Orchestra and Jeff Lynne. And if you do, I'm quite sure you already have these, but still worth checking out. And that's it for now. Well, thanks for watching and goodbye.